Welcome back to Crime Rage Teller, where we delve into the darkest corners of crime and justice. Today's story takes us to a tranquil river in western Wisconsin, where a serene summer outing turned into a scene of unimaginable violence. In late July 2022, the Apple River, known for its picturesque beauty and recreational tubing, became the backdrop for a tragic and violent confrontation. Nicolae Miu, a 54-year-old from Prior Lake, Minnesota, has been convicted in a case that shocked the community and made headlines across the nation. On that fateful day, Miu, along with his wife and friends, was tubing down the river. The day seemed ordinary until accusations began to surface. Bystanders alleged that Miu had been approaching children in the water in a suspicious manner. According to court documents, Miu was allegedly using snorkel gear to search for a lost cell phone. As tensions escalated, the situation took a violent turn. Witnesses reported that Miu, rather than addressing the accusations or leaving, became involved in a physical altercation. After an argument, he punched a woman, which led to a confrontation with a group of fellow tubers. Video evidence showed Miu falling into the river, then re-emerging with a knife. In a horrific display of aggression, he began stabbing individuals, leaving a 17-year-old high school student, Isaac Schuman, dead. Schuman, who was preparing for his senior year at Stillwater High School, was described by his family as a promising honor student with plans to study electrical engineering. In addition to Schuman's tragic death, 4 others were injured: 2 men from Luck, Wisconsin, a woman from Burnsville, Minnesota, and another man from Elk River, Minnesota. The violence was so severe that 2 of the survivors required immediate medical attention to prevent fatal outcomes. Following a tense trial, a jury found Miu guilty of first-degree reckless homicide, 4 counts of first-degree recklessly endangering safety, and 1 count of battery. He was sentenced to 20 years in prison, with an additional 6 years of extended supervision after his release. Miu's defense argued that he was acting in self-defense, claiming that he felt threatened and was provoked. However, prosecutors contended that Miu had multiple opportunities to de-escalate the situation, but chose violence instead. Judge R. Michael Waterman criticized Miu's actions, stating that he made a series of poor decisions that led to irreversible consequences. Miu was arrested as he attempted to leave the scene, having left his victims behind in their time of need.
I would like to start by letting you know how deeply sorrowed I have been. I am, and I will always be, for the real fact that Isaac is not with you anymore, and that I was directly involved in his very tragic and unimaginable death at such an early age. I never meant for this tragedy to occur. My soul is broken. My heart is very heavy. And I will never be the same carrying such a heavy burden and sorrow.
Although Mr. Miu may not pose an imminent risk to the public does have a strong interest in holding people accountable who breach the social compact and commit crimes. It's the concept of punishment. For count 1, I will impose a term of initial confinement of 20 years, followed by 6 years of extended supervision. For count 2, involving Anthony Carlson, 5 years initial confinement, followed by 5 years of extended supervision. Count 3, involving Dante Carlson, 5 years of initial confinement, followed by 5 years of extended supervision. Count 4, Alexander Martin, 6 years of initial confinement, followed by 5 years of extended supervision. Count 5, Riley Madison, 5 years initial confinement, followed by 5 years of extended supervision. Count 6, Madison Cohen, 270 days of jail.
This case serves as a stark reminder of how quickly a day of leisure can devolve into tragedy and the lasting impact of such violence on all involved. As we reflect on the events, we remember Isaac Schuman and the lives forever changed by this senseless act. Thank you for watching. If you found this story compelling, subscribe for more updates and in-depth coverage on important stories. I'm Rage Teller.